Hi, everybody. My name is Heidi Cole, and I'm the business leader for Shazam Enterprises. I am here to talk to you about some tools that you can utilize in order to spice up your recruiting. So first, it is looking at remembering to share with everyone that we're in the business of sharing, and because that shows we care. Also, it is a way to let people know what you have to offer, what our company has to offer. And it's what we do. I want you to think about all the times you share your favorite restaurant, your favorite recipe, your favorite movie, your favorite department store. You willingly and openly share that stuff. So why do we get so reserved about sharing our opportunity with others? Because this can benefit them in so many ways, from freedom to financial stability to luxury to necessities to dreams to paying it forward to other people, right? The list can go on and on and on. So I'm going to share with you in these slides are all things that you can do during your party or setting them out and about at an event to create desire, to create communication, to create questions. And so what I do with these is I actually print them off and put them in an envelope. Okay, in like a 4x7 envelope. I fold them so they fit in there. And then I number the envelopes 1 through, I think there's 7, 8, 9 slides. But on the front of the envelopes, I put fun things. So like on this one, I put like, what's your time worth? Right, so you can put different fun things or just decorate the front of the envelope up so that it becomes more enticing and more desirable to open. Okay, so as people are entering the party, I hand out the envelopes to just random people. I just say, here's an envelope, hold on to it until I ask for them later on. Okay, so that's just kind of setting the stage. So then when it comes time, I do this more towards the end of the night. I've planted my seeds. We've done my story. I've done all of that other stuff that we don't normally do throughout the party. But this is that hardcore visual that really helps people start to see the opportunities of what's available. So I have everybody go ahead and open up, or I say, okay, go ahead and grab those envelopes if you've got one when you entered in, and we're going to walk through those. So envelope number 1, and they open it and they read it. $150 in 2 to 3 hours. So, oh my gosh, you guys, how many of us work a job where you make on an average about $45 to $50 an hour? Right? You actually have that in this business. You can have that opportunity. So I want you to think, if you work 2 or 3 different jobs, how much do you make in that job? Do you make $10 an hour, $15 an hour? Well, what if we can double and triple that for you and you get to work it on your terms? Envelope number 2, what if I told you that you could make $600 of income in about 12 to 16 hours of time a month? A month. What's your time worth? How many of us would love an extra $16.50 a month? So imagine, first, what would you do with that extra $16.50 a month? How much time would it take to make that at a part-time job? Do you get to set those hours on your terms? So what if I told you roughly 24 to 32 hours a month, you can be making $16.50? What would you do with that? Would that help financial stability? Would that help the fun? Would that help the extra so it doesn't come out of the family budget? I want you to think about how many of you do a job well done at your job, and how many of you get rewarded? How many of you get a pat on the back? Well, our company is always doing that. So I want you to think about receiving a 2.5 carat diamond ring. What about a trip to Hawaii or a trip to Disney? Trip to Hawaii is a trip for 2, all expenses paid, and they give you spending cash. What about a trip for 4 to Disney? And you can earn these trips over and over and over again. It's not a one-time deal. Let me ask you, what's your time worth? Time is the most precious commodity, more than money. And so I want you to think about, are you making what you are worth? Are you doing what you love? And what if you could work on your terms and make the income you want in order to achieve the things you want in your life? Would that be something worth giving a try? The best investment you can give is becoming a better you. If what you're doing is not making you a better you, not making you happy, not bringing you joy, not creating dreams to better others, let alone your family, then guess what? I really encourage you to look at this, because I can't tell you how many people have become a better them, including myself, because of this business and the different things that it presents to us. From the training to the friendships to the dreams to the less stress from income to car opportunities where you get a new car every 2 years. So let me ask you, do your kids know how much you love them? Of course they do. Well, guess what? Your kids don't want a perfect mom. They want a happy one. And so if what you're doing isn't making you happy, bringing you joy, giving you time for you and the kids time with their dad or those ones in their life, guess what? It's time to think about doing something different. I want you to think about, what would you do with a car in your driveway, free and clear? No car payment, no insurance payment, no tax title or license, and you get a new car every year or two, depending on the qualifications. What would that feel like? What would that save you? How would that benefit you? How would that benefit your loved ones? Because you know what? Over the years that we've driven a car, we've been blessed to drive one for 19 3/4 of a year. Guess what? It has saved us well over $250,000. Well over. What would you do with $250,000 in your pocket? Maybe you're an individual who likes technology. Do you know that Tupperware has an amazing program where you can earn a technology package just by doing what you love and helping others? And here's the ultimate wow. Do you work where you get rewarded with a car that's yours, not a lease? What about a Harley, Skidoos, a 12-piece stainless steel kitchen set, a Dutchman trailer, camper, $22,000 cash? What about a 14-karat diamond bracelet? And you can earn these awards over and over and over again. That's a wow. So, guys, that's the envelopes. Now, the success is in the door prize, the raffle. And the raffles are what solidify things. People are more honest on a piece of paper than they are to someone's face that they don't know. So after I've done all of that, then I hand out, so I've printed these off, I've cut them, right? I hand them out and I actually read them. I read the questions. So I simply say, okay, hold on to your raffle, get your name, who's the host, your phone number, and then I go through and I read them. And when they fill it out completely, they go into a drawing for a gift at the end. But then the big thing is that I sit down right then and there, use the party as the office to go through these slips. And if people circle anything higher from a 3 on up, I'm going to talk to them right then and there that night. At order time, I'd simply ask them, you know what, thanks so much for coming. I see on here that you would you would like to go on vacation more with an extra $1,400 a month, right? I see here a part-time job interests you. What interested you tonight? So I pull the information. If they didn't really put anything on there, or they say, I don't know, but down here they put a 5 on the interest level, I just simply say, Mary, I see here that you are, you're interested in getting some more information. So first, what information would you like to know more about? So go through this with them, you guys. You ask them to fill it out. Now actually use it, because you're going to find out more people are going to say yes, even though they're wish-washy maybe on this sheet, right? But the fortune's in the follow-up. And always do a close. So a couple of different close ideas is, you've gone through this with them. And so I might say something like, so Mary, what would prevent you from saying yes tonight? Or Mary, would you rather open your account tonight, or is tomorrow morning better? I personally like the one, what would prevent you from saying yes right now? Because then I can work through it. So always, always a close. You can do a couple of closes, right? So if she says, I need to talk it over to my husband, not a problem. Totally understand and respect that. So when you talk it over with your husband, do you think your husband would be on board of you making extra income for the family? And you guys get to work it around around your schedules. Do you think he'd be on board with that when you talk to him? Oh yeah, I think he would be. Okay, awesome. So tomorrow, does afternoon or evening work better to follow up? Right? And again, you get it in, you put it into the date book just like you do a dating. Okay? There's several different varieties that you can do. Your business leaders are all going to have their own as well, but these will be shared with your business leader also. And so here is to your success in sharing because you care and helping empower and impact not only your family, but the other people that you come in contact with on a daily and weekly basis, because dreams are made to be achieved. So let's go help your dreams become a reality.